The biggest challenge what I'm seeing is everything is a mindset game. It's not actually about being busy or being full in your agenda, but it's actually how we actually react upon that. So in the story that I had in the past, I was actually being commented by my colleagues for being for being in control. They're like, you're not allowed to do this. We need to give you more now. And their goal was to keep giving me more and more and more and more until I was like overfull and complaining how busy that I was.
Yeah.
But because that's the culture that we have kind of collected in the Netherlands, in the world, in the Western world.
Yeah.
So the challenging thing is to fight that reaction that you can have upon others. What if you are in control? What if you're relaxed? What if you're like enjoying and dancing and all of that and everything is in control? Then the boss will keep telling you you'll get more and more and more. And your natural reaction will probably be, no, I'm already too busy. But that's a dangerous one because you don't actually want to have new work coming in, but you don't actually want to say you're busy because your subconscious is listening. So somewhere in there, I made that shift for myself, but I'm kind of experimenting. How can I actually invite other people to make that shift as well? Because that's the feeling of you doing this in the weekends because you have time at that moment. That's like you do have time now. Time is relative anyway.
Yeah.
And the trick thing is because we have that idea of us being busy, this invitation right now we're not busy, or at least I'm not. We're just with the two of us having a conversation.
Yeah.
So where exactly am I going with this? It is I think that the biggest challenge at the moment is still really using that brain dump. Write down the stuff that you want and actually process it later on. The only input that you're receiving is the brain dump when you're actually processing it. Then you're not thinking about new stuff. Then write it down in your brain dump. Because our brain is actually not here to think about new possibilities and to actually solve the work. There are like two different circuits in our brain. Collecting all of those ideas, that's one step. And then if you kind of collected most of it, 70, 80, 90%, then actually do it. While you are doing stuff and you think about a new thing, write it in your brain dump and then let it go and then just do your thing. So that also means when you're actually processing that from your brain dump into your action management, into those 5 categories, you're writing it down as if your personal assistant will do it. With that mindset, you actually need to fill in your Notion.
Yeah.
Because the future version of you in a week, in a month, in a year is so different in comparison to how you are now. And otherwise you'll just try to remember stuff. As in, I know what that means, as in sending a mail to boss. What mail? To which boss? About what? Before which date? And all of those questions are being answered in your subconscious. And these are creating loose ends, which withholds you from being in the now.